do I even say?
Episode
What episode are we on?
49.
Should I just keep it on this mic? Is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Episode what? 49?
49.
Alright. Did I start the recording? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this sea aquarium thing? Last one before. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Whalenerds podcast. This is episode number 49. My name is Slater, and I'm here with Eric and Caitlin.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
And I'm in California, and they're in Monterey. I mean,
What?
they're in Maui.
Yep.
You guys are
Yep.
just
It's
Maui.
Eric's
Hawaiian
turn.
humpbacking it up.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Chameleons, turtles.
Humpbacks, yeah. Chameleons, turtles.
I know.
All kinds
I
of different
seriously don't
fish.
even want to look at your guys' posts between you and Tim and Kate and whoever else, man. Everybody
You're
I
having
follow.
FOMO.
Eagle Ray.
All the people at Ultimate Whale Watch. So it looks like a lot of crazy stuff happened. Okay, let's do sightings. Before we go to your sightings, because mine is going to take 10 seconds. I went out a few days ago and I saw 400 common dolphins.
Nice.
And
Short-beaked
2
or
gray
long?
whales. What?
Short-beaked or long-beaked?
Long-beaked. And what, you don't think they were?
I just don't think they're two different species scientifically, but I
Oh,
think they're two different morphs.
Dude, they've probably never even seen short-beaked common dolphins here.
Yeah, I've seen them here. In
Monterey?
Monterey? Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, I had like 400 common dolphins of the best kind. And actually, I like the short beaks better. They fly out more. And then we had 2 gray whales and a humpback that was going nutty. He was breaching and stuff, so that was cool.
It's nice. Was it a little humpy? A juvenile?
Yeah. It was like the size of the one Eric got a picture of on his first day in Maui.
The little tiny one.
Yeah, it was probably a little bigger than that. So yeah, that's what I saw. Dude, I don't even know. Is above water photography lame now? You guys are just all
Yeah,
videos
we're
underwater?
all sticking our phones underwater with
Yeah.
waterproof cases on.
GoPros and, yeah.
Like
all that
how these
technology.
whales have been like 10 feet from your boat every single day.
Yeah.
See, now you're in the season, huh? Now it's peak
Yeah.
season.
It's wild now.
Yeah, literally driving out of the driveway of this complex, there's whales, like, right in front of us. Like, literally one out of what?
Pretty much every time we drive out.
Every time we drive out of the driveway, there's like breach, mom and calf, or something that's going on.
Right there in Kihei.
Yeah, right outside our house.
Yep, right outside.
There's lots of moms and calves by our harbor too on the Ma'alaya side. It's like you're tripping over moms and calves the whole first 2 miles out. It's
I'll
nutty.
be there in 14 days.
You.
Hopefully all the whales will still be here when you get here.
Oh, they'll be there, dude. There's so many.
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know. Reverse psychology that.
No,
I hope
they're
so.
gonna be there. And the competitive groups have been getting better too, like better action and like longer sustained interactions and stuff. So that's been really cool.
Yeah, these competitive groups we've been seeing have been pretty amazing here. Yeah, I haven't seen this type of humpback action ever, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty insane. I've never seen a humpback whale move so fast underwater where it actually created like a wake. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the pressure waves of them at the surface. I
It
seen
actually
that there.
like, freaked me out. I was like, what is... I thought it was like a submarine about to come out of the water, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty intense.
Yeah, and then Eric came with me on 2 of the trips I was working. And on the 6:30 trip, we had like a mom calf escort, and the escort kept getting challengers. And like he had bloody tubercles. He came up and his head was bleeding and stuff. That was pretty
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of blood last night when I was there the first time this year.
Yeah.
Was that this year? Technically last year. It
Well,
was this year,
technically
right?
last year, but this season.
Oh, it was. It was before the new year, huh?
Yeah.
It was like December.
Yep.
But yeah, because I was freaking out. I had to go somewhere.
It's like, come to Maui.
So, well, obviously the whale humpback action's been insane, but you guys were on the water the same day that something pretty crazy was seen, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Were you guys? Did you actually see that whale that day?
No, we don't
Mhm.
think we saw it, but we were in the vicinity.
Yeah.
But
So
did you go out with the Ultimate that day, Eric?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
ultimately, I was on the 3-hour trip, but they
3 hour
also
trip.
have like
Okay.
the 2 hours going out
Yep.
and the hour and a
Yeah.
half. So
So we got swamped by like a comp pod for like 40 minutes. They were like using the boat as a screen, and we just like had to sit there. And I think the Captain Steve's rafts were there for a little while, and then they both left. And then that's when they saw the mom trying to give birth. And then the 2-hour trip, from Ultimate ended up seeing it.
Yeah, because one of the deckhands actually met her last year on the boat the first time I went out with Ultimate, I guess almost 2 years ago. She got video of it on I don't know if it's on her phone or GoPro or what.
Yeah,
But of
Emma.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically what we're talking about is this mom humpback was trying to give birth. I mean, they said over an hour that whale was swimming around their boat.
Yeah.
Or like over 40 minutes with just the tail sticking out, and then they left. And from what I read, Noah came out there as well, and then other Ultimate was obviously able to get out and see it too.
Yeah.
And then I guess no one saw it again.
Yeah, so it sounds like Noah was following it for like over 3 hours, but it swam into like rougher water and it was getting too difficult to follow, so they couldn't stay with it, and no one's had a sighting since.
Dang.
Yep. So that's the latest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder. So let's say, hopefully the calf makes it. I don't know. I was looking in the video and like I don't see the calf like wiggling its tail or anything.
Yeah, I
you know?
noticed that too. Yeah, it wasn't moving at
It
all.
looks really limp. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
it also
if
is a good example of like how floppy they are when they're born, because they come out tail first, and then that means like their pec fins could get all jammed up too, but they're like so floppy that it's like, of course it just comes right out.
Yeah, well, I mean, so hopefully it did work out. I mean, hopefully it didn't get stuck and she just could. There's nothing she can do about it, right?
Yeah.
And
I think
then
the whole interaction's pretty wild, because there's an escort there too the whole time, and he was like bubble blasting and like staying right by her and stuff.
the escort.
Yeah.
I know it's not like they can be like, help me, pull it out.
Yeah, there's like always the other whale in the frame of like almost every video.
Yeah.
You can see the escort.
You was doing some like bubble streams and stuff too, I think, right?
Yeah. So it's like, what is that? Is that normal? Is there always an escort there for the birth? How long does the birth take? Like, I would feel like it shouldn't take that long, right? Otherwise, we would have seen it by now. If it takes hours, don't you think we would have seen it at some point?
Yeah, especially like seeing, because there is videos of, especially in captivity and even in the wild, of dolphins giving birth, or toothed whales giving birth in general, and they're like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
just a lot smaller animal, but still, it's like I feel like a humpback's strong enough to be able to push it out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's got to be quick, because if it's not breathing, I don't understand the science behind it breathing inside.
Well, when it's still got the umbilical cord attached, it doesn't need to breathe because it's getting oxygenated blood from the mom. But I just feel like it shouldn't take that long.
So it rips the umbilical cord once it's out.
I think the force of like coming out of the birth canal cuts it, because then the mom expels the placenta afterwards.
Wonder how.
So one of our snorkel trips found a placenta in an entirely different part of the islands that same day.
Oh, and they haven't even found very many of those. We talked about this
Oh,
before. They've
so,
only
like-
seen like a few over the years, like 5
Yeah.
or something at the most.
Yeah.
And over like not just 2 years, I'm talking like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had one of the captains was the Ultimate telling me last year they found one.
Yeah.
I know gray whale ones have been found over there off of over back
Do you
in
think they wash up in San Ignacio and stuff like that? Probably don't wash up.
Unlikely place, but one was in Southern California. I know they've seen floating around offshore, from gray whales.
I wonder, like, do you think the gray whales actually give birth in the lagoons, or do they give birth outside
They
and
would
then
love-
go in there?
They would love to give birth in the lagoons, but as we know, majority of the births are right here off of California.
Yeah, I don't know.
In a perfect world, yeah, it'd be ideal to give birth in the lagoon.
I feel like you'd find more placentas and stuff because
Yeah.
there's not that much exchange.
Exactly.
Isn't it mind-blowing? I mean, obviously the water's not clear, but like if you could have a drone up in, like, let's say though in a perfect world, it's like Hawaii water in the lagoons, because
Yeah.
in the lagoons it's green water, right, Eric? Like,
Yeah.
was it like that in San Ignacio too?
Yeah.
I know that outside of the lagoons, if you go further off, because I know some pictures, people have some pictures of gray whales down there, like in pretty blue water.
Mhm.
But like you can get that kind of photo in Newport too, you know. But I'm wondering, like, if you could eventually get a birth, you can just scan it with like a plane over and over. You know.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
it's crazy. But like, how many times have we seen a baby on a southbound migration where it's like literally like flopping out of the water because it can, you know what I mean? You've seen those
Yeah.
gray whales where they're like, they don't even know how to take a normal breath. They like basically spy hop every time and then like
Yeah.
flop around. And you're like, oh, it's got to be like hours old, right?
Yep.
Yeah, or at least less than 2 days, you know.
Yeah.
So there's still definitely quite a few births going on because Captain Steve's Rafting Adventures, the company that first reported the whale, also had a brand new baby, like still really light gray the next day, but I don't think it matches the mom's ID. So there's definitely still lots of, like, quite a few births still happening.
Yeah, there's just that one we saw, the cow-calf in that super blue water. That one was pretty tiny.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
was
right
still
on the edge of the
fairly
highway.
light gray. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was very new.
Yep. So lots of babies, lots of
I
baby
think
whales.
I truly believe in the next, I'm going to give it in the next 5 years, they'll get a gray whale birth off of Newport Beach. I think it'll just happen. Just like you randomly, yeah, like think about the odds of seeing scarback more than once. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I see her in Oregon all the time, so it's kind of a bad example, but like to see her, like to happen to see her that day in Newport Beach when she's on migration, like more than like, you know, a few years.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like eventually maybe someone will, because they fly a drone every day in Newport. So it's like eventually I think maybe one could happen. But unless it's like something where it's like they only do it at night too, we don't even know that.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because that trip like was like a 9 a.m. departure or something. Because it was in the middle of our 7:15 a.m. trip.
The birth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm curious.
I don't think the animal has any control over it. If it's gonna happen when it's the body.
Yeah, true, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like
Well,
some
we don't know that
animals
though. They
give
could hold
birth
it.
at night.
Yeah, I feel like whales are pretty gangster. They could probably do what they want.
Like
But
some land mammals are adapted to give birth at night.
Did you guys hear that? Was the whale already like was the tail already out of the mom
Mhm.
when they saw it? So it's not like they saw it starting to do it, right?
No, the tail. They noticed the tail out. I don't know how long it took to notice it.
Yeah. Ooh, imagine that feeling when you're getting that video and you're like, we're freaking capturing the first baleen whale birth ever recorded in the entire world.
Yeah.
Ever. I bet people in like, well, never mind. I was gonna, it'd be the same in Hawaii. I was like, I bet people in Tonga have seen it. They're just not telling anyone, but they would tell someone. Or in the DR or something, you know, where you're swimming with them.
Well,
It's
is Mozambique and Brazil. I think there's documented cases of the birth from above water, but not below water.
Hi, Amber.
A special guest just walked by.
She's been on one of our episodes.
You guys are all tan. It's so funny.
Yeah, man, we're way
You're
tan.
not even Monterey-an anymore.
Nope, I'm not.
Dude.
So that was crazy.
And Eric, so you've just been having nonstop fun. I just like all day on Facebook, Instagram, I see a new animal you're touching or walking or near.
Yeah, literally like day number 1, I found like all the animals I wanted to see. I love sea turtles, and they're all over here, but I'm not getting tired of them. They're everywhere. If I go out the door here, take a right, I can see a few sea turtles. If I go out the door, take a left, and swim, I can see a whole bunch of sea turtles.
Do you go to that spot with him, Caitlin? The little swim spot?
the
Yep.
spot.
It's
yeah.
cool, Eric, huh? The little reef in the corner in that
Yeah.
section, and you just like, go up on the little top. It's like a
And
little
the good
table.
part, I got a video of 2 sea turtles just kind of hanging out together, and you can actually hear whales singing in the humpback singing in the background. So I'll put that up later.
Oh, I guarantee you could hear him now, huh? Compared to
Yeah.
when I was
They
there.
were loud the other day.
Oh wow.
But chameleons, even though they're invasive, they're fun to watch, and I think some people have noticed that. Yeah, the entire Monterey natural.
Yeah, I saw that.
Out here looking at chameleons with me.
I saw the picture you posted the first day, and then first thing I read the comments, and then it was like, they're actually an invasive species. I'm like, whatever, dude, just enjoy the chameleons. They're there right now.
Yeah, and I found Nene, and I found actually
A baby one, right?
chicks.
You found baby Nene.
Found baby Nenes, yeah. So I put up that picture already, and then there's all, and then being a big fish nerd, there's a whole bunch of fish I saw that I'm super excited about here: octopus and rays and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Did you happen to go by that? You know the little like fresh body of water. What's that on the way towards Motlaya? What's that? What is that? Where the it's where all the pigs are at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a pig today, unfortunately, but it was dead.
Roadkill.
Oh, it was hit. It got hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often. Yeah,
I saw
It's
them
like every
drinking
2
water.
weeks there's one.
I saw it drinking.
Yeah, they also just like walk down the side of the road outside the fence. Did I not tell you about? I saw like 3 on the side of the road when I was riding the moped at like 5 a.m. and I thought I was gonna die.
You thought you were gonna die.
I was like coming around the corner because I ride the moped on the shoulder and it was dark and like my headlights lit up 2 really big hogs and a little piglet and like they were facing towards me but like their eyes didn't light up and so I was like tripping out because I was like, what's happening? And then I just like swerved off the road because the hogs were like as big as my bike and I didn't want to get charged and I got scared.
Slater.
What?
I added 2 more cetaceans to my list too.
You spinner dolphins?
Spinners and pan-tropical spotted.
Oh, bottlenose. Nice.
Oh, pan-tropical
They're
spotted.
like a pan-tropical spot. They're like almost look like a common.
Yeah, spotted dolphins.
Yeah.
So they do almost look like a common.
And I missed false killer whales.
Oh, I saw
here.
Caitlin. That's your first, right?
Ah!
Caitlin got a new species. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, we need like I need a soundboard so I can do something when someone gets a new species.
So Eric was up looking at chameleons because I was doing maintenance. Actually, can I just talk about my maintenance day because it was like the best day ever. So I was like really low on hours and my Friday trip got canceled. So I asked the captain if we could do maintenance and he got permission to like take a crew of like 4 people out and do maintenance for 5 or 6 hours. So we went and moored up off of one of our snorkel sites by the harbor and we did a bottom scrub. So we were in the water scrubbing the water line with like putty knives and brushes and sponges and stuff. And we saw a white tip reef shark. So that was my first shark sighting in the water ever.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we were just about done and the captain's like, why don't you guys get out and start hosing off? Like, because we're covered in bottom paint. And then as we're swimming towards the back of the boat, one of the deckhands was like, hey, there's a monk seal back here. And I was like, what? Because we're in the water. And so then I was like, wait, I don't see it. Where is it? He's like, it's right here at the stern. And I looked under the boat and it was just like lurking under the propeller staring into my soul. And I was like, oh my God. It was big. It was like 9 feet long.
Dang.
It was scary.
Now you're Caitlin's swimming with seals. She's finding them on the beach. She's just monk friend seal. Wait, she's just friends with the monk seals.
So it was like kind of intimidating encounter with a monk seal. It had like this huge shark bite scar on its belly and it swam underneath the boat and kind of like did all of us. And at one point I took my head out of the water and like said to the captain, because he was in the water still too, I was like, it's really big, you guys. Like, it's really big.
That's funny.
And then
That's
on the
cool.
way home, yeah, so that was really cool. And then by the time we were done with maintenance, there were 2 hauled out right there because the one swam away from us and hauled out on the shore. And then when we were leaving, we were looking at it and there was a second one there. I've never seen 2 together. So that was crazy.
Well,
then on our way home,
you
we
take
saw
me to find them when I'm there?
I don't know where to find them on land.
I've seen you find them with your friend Jamie. I've seen you find them before. I can go
Yeah,
back to 3 podcasts and every time you see one.
She's holding out on us.
The only time I've seen it on the beach was Jamie and I stumbled upon it at that sea turtle beach.
All right. Well,
The
Margot
rest
wants
of
to
them
see
I've
one.
seen them, but I've never even taken a photo of them because they've been in the water.
Margot's never even heard of one. I said she wants to see one. We're talking about monk seals, babe. She said she'll see one.
Okay, Margot's gonna bring the good luck. Yeah, I don't know. They're like really randomly pull off on beaches. The one beach where I know they are, you can only get there by boat.
Mm.
So that's the hard part. But yeah, that was a great day. Monk seal, ocean white or reef, white tip reef shark, and falsies.
Wait, so how many false killer whales? Wasn't a lot though, right?
2.
2?
Yeah, we had 2, and then the research team was around the corner towards Lahaina, and they ended up with 12 total.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
They're
weird.
spread out over like miles though.
Dude.
So the insular population around the Hawaiian Islands, which is what their target species is, or their target population is for study, it seems like they're really small groups, and they're usually really spread out. So, I don't know. We called our research department because they were already out, and we just checked in, and we were like, we can stand by for a little while because we're doing maintenance. We don't have passengers. And they're like, we're already with another group, so don't worry about it. And so we just gave them last position, and then they said at the end of the day, they're like, we had 12 total, 2 calves. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you get to see them. How many more days, Eric? Are you there?
2 more. That's it.
Is it going by quick?
Yeah, one more whale watch tomorrow. I might try to eke one out Friday morning, but I doubt. I probably won't.
Yeah, on my last time, I just chilled. Wow, that beer looks good, Caitlin.
She's gonna get coronavirus.
Stop.
Wow, this is brought to you by Corona,
Oh my
not
God.
the virus.
You guys are bad.
And I'm drinking Aloha Made.
Oh, dude, I had one of those 2 days ago.
Just see how many I bought. I loaded up the refrigerator with Hawaiian drinks.
With plastic 6-pack rings.
Wow, Eric just got called out on Whalenerds podcast.
I drank that earlier.
Okay,
Guess what?
I
did something really bad the other day.
What?
I filled up my water bottle with the bottle. I have to confess.
Plastic
Dude,
bottle?
I was literally thirsty as heck. What am I going to do? I'm on the ocean. There's no more water left. Oh, I did speak to someone about trying to get them to switch to that metal whale wash company to switch to the metal can bottle. That was at Discovery.
Wait,
Can you hear me?
are they not doing it anymore?
No. So I'm trying to get Blue Ocean to switch over to this.
Oh, yeah, to do open water or crowd source or something.
Yeah, open water, I think is what it's called. You know the ones that are at Discovery, Eric, the aluminum can waters?
Well, even they felt bad because their packaging, when you get the case of them, was wrapped in plastic.
Yeah.
I know,
Caitlin. We know.
You reached out to them about that, saying like it's nice that these are in aluminum, but you're wrapping them in plastic.
Yeah.
They if you look at the side of their box, it actually says it's like we know we're trying our hardest to work with our suppliers to eliminate that.
Yeah, and that's what they sent me back is they said they're trying to work with the distributor.
Yeah.
But the aquarium was the one that was like the main buyer, and they said if they don't get it together that they're going to switch companies because another company boxes it entirely in cardboard.
I don't get how it's like. It's just so many things are unnecessarily wrapped.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a waste of. It's got to be a waste of money, starting at the top. You know.
I don't
to
know.
buy
That
plastic
wrap stuff is so cheap. That's why it's used. You know, like.
But like, what do you need to concern? Like, what is it even saving when it's wrapped in plastic?
Yeah. I don't know, but I hope they figure it out. I also suggested that to Pack Whale, but they're in a contract with Pepsi, so I'm not sure how they're going to negotiate it. So, other Hawaii news was that abandoned calf off of Oahu. That was like recent whale news. Did you see that video?
What do they do about it?
So, I don't think they really could do anything. But basically this sailing company like came across these whales that were interacting with a calf. They like flew the drone, and these adults, like one of them tail through and like tail slapped on top of the calf, and they're like, whoa, that's not the mom. And then the calf came over to the boat and like started pushing up on the hull of the boat trying to nurse, and it had its tongue out. And so they like got underwater footage, and like you can see the tongue wrapping around the top jaw, which is like super cool because you can see how they actually move their mouth to nurse. but it was really sad because it was like trying to nurse off the boat.
What company?
Oh, wow.
Waikiki catamaran.
Okay.
I can send you that.
Did they post a video?
Mhm. Yeah, they posted the drone and the underwater video. It was really sad. I don't think there's really anything you can do. I mean,
I wonder why the mom dusted it. Probably went back to feed or something.
Yeah, or she didn't make it, or she lost the calf in a comp pod, because sometimes the competitive groups get really intense, and then the calf could get like separated from mom, and they could get totally lost. Could be some boats separated them on accident. I don't know.
Dang, there's literally nothing, huh? Wait, I wonder if another mom could take it. That'd be a cool story, huh? Why not? If she just had birth, if she just gave birth, she definitely. Oh, it's just too much, huh? Giving up too much milk.
Yeah, it's kind of like sea otters. Like if they have twins, they give one up. Did you know that?
That's freaked up.
They'll ditch one. Yeah.
They have twins?
Happened a couple years ago. Yeah, it happened a couple years ago at Point Lobos, and the mom just like set it on land and left it. And luckily the docents were watching, and they called the aquarium, and the aquarium came and got it.
Yeah, but now, see, it's like I obviously know that it would be sad to leave it, right? But then it's like, was something else supposed to get that? You know what I mean?
Like, was it supposed to go back into the ecosystem?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's just like them saving sea lions with the shark bites, you know?
Yeah. I mean, with otters, though, their population is still so low. I could see.
Yeah, I get that.
But for, like, sea lions, if it's, like, natural causes, it's kind of like...
And they're considered overpopulated, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The sea lion?
Maybe that's just what they say in the community in Newport.
Controversy, depending on what state you're in.
I mean, I think
what part of the state you're in.
Historic numbers used to be, like, before hunting, no. But according to what the fisheries can support, yes.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, we say things like, oh, yeah, they're overpopulated. Yeah, it's like, okay, because you're just assuming they steal your fish.
Yeah. Just because you saw a sea lion this week steal your fish, you think they're overpopulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, could you imagine the fishing boats down south if they had our sea lions follow them?
Yeah.
Like, if they had a raft of our, like, 350 sea lions.
It's like, yeah, they'd flip out. I actually posted pictures of our rafts, and yeah, some of the Southern California captains I used to work with saying, this is a nightmare.
It's like, dude, but how do you think the humpbacks feel about it, too? They're like, get out of my way.
Yeah.
We would push them out of the way sometimes.
With the pod of common dolphins, trailing with them was a like big old raft, probably 100 sea lions, pretending to be common dolphins.
Not surprised in the slightest.
So what's up? This is the kind of time of year when you see the white or the common dolphins here in Monterey, right? In the wintertime for some reason, because the water is warmer.
Yep.
God, the science behind that is just dumb as doornails, dude. Like,
why?
Well, because it's colder during the wintertime, yet the water's warmer. It's because less wind is blowing, I know, coming from the outside to the inside, coming upside to the downside. Yeah, we know.
So then in other baby whale news, the thing I had is they documented now the 9th right whale calf this season. I was real worried after that one calf was hit by a boat. There was no reported births for like 2 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, is this it? They're only getting 3 this year. But now they're up to 9 births. So that's looking a little better. They're also already off the coast of Massachusetts feeding.
It's awesome.
I mean, that's crazy. Like, they've been there since the third week of January. Like, what?
Should I go?
Also, they closed lobster season in Cape
Cod, saw that.
I think.
Oh. I saw that. They shut down, in Cape Cod.
Yeah. Because there's so many right whales.
I did see an article, and it was actually posted a long time ago, but I just saw it. It had to do with the southern residents. Basically, the article is trying to say that the northern residents are eating all of the southern resident salmon, and that's why they're dying. So now they're blaming it on the northern residents. It's like they're literally trying to comparison
between the offshores. I didn't understand what I was reading when I saw you share that.
It's like, okay,
transients.
Now you're trying to say that it's like anything but the fact that it's the dams and the commercial fishing.
Yep.
Everything else, it's the seals, it's the sea lions, it's the it's everything
The
except for
cormorant.
yeah. Pretty soon it's gonna be the cormorants are taking
No,
too
it
many
isn't.
freaking.
There are guys who blame the cormorants,
In
actually.
Oregon,
Yeah.
they cull the cormorants
Yep.
because they eat all the like small salmon coming out of the river for the first time.
They've been doing that since before time.
Yeah.
It's just like okay. It's like, oh no, it's the gulls that are killing the turtle. Because like how they pick off all the baby turtles when they're born? They've been doing that forever.
Yeah.
That's how
Gone.
it's, and there's a reason, because that's how the population stays. Otherwise there'd be 10 trillion sea turtles if the birds weren't picking off 100 of them. They got to pick off a lot of those turtles, huh?
Yeah, I think they say like only 1 in 1,000 makes it.
And they lay like what, 180 or something like that.
They lay average of green sea turtles in Hawaii lay an average of 200 eggs, 200 to 500 eggs per nest, and they will lay more than one nest.
Will you get to see that before you leave?
I don't think so. They don't really nest in Maui. There's only a few spots. It's really rare. Most of them nest in the Northwest Hawaiian Islands. They swim up there to nest.
Dang it.
Yeah. There's also some nests on the Big Island, but yeah.
Oh, I did actually see someone post, I guess in Texas, there's like a sea turtle release thing party, or like they do this release thing where they release turtles there.
Yeah, so my friend Jamie works for a wildlife rehab place, and they pick up cold-stunned sea turtles all winter, rehab them, and then put them back out.
Oh, but these ones were putting out babies, like little ones, Yeah, like must be like a hatchery program or something in Texas.
Yeah, or they're like guarding the nests, and then they like let them all out when they're ready.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They do that in Florida too.
Yeah, Florida. They have, in fact, a lot of times they want to do it to try to balance out the sexes too. Obviously, if you have a little bit more females, that might make it a little bit better for you. So
it actually might have been the Gulf of Florida.
There's a few organizations in Florida. There's Turtle Hospital and numerous ones that help out there. Texas too.
That's awesome.
Also,
Dude,
guess what else I saw underwater?
A shark. Wait. Oh, you saw it underwater now?
Yeah.
Dude, so cool, huh?
Yeah, on my guided reef tour. So I got to swim a bunch of people over to it and look at it.
See, you're lucky, because so when I saw them in Fiji, it was like tons of them, but the reason they're there is so it's like it was like right between these little islands, these two islands, and the current is like rushing down, and so they basically drop you off at the top, and then you go against the current kind of thing, and they go up it. Well, dude, the Fijians are just like swimming alongside the manta rays like it's literally nothing. Like just one hand is swimming while pointing out he's over here. Like, and you're just like, dude, how are you fully keeping up with these manta rays? And we're like, just pick us up, we'll drop us back off. It was crazy. It was so much going on. It was like, because it was like strong current where you're at, and like so I never even got really any pictures of it, just like some shadowy pictures, but they were huge. I know that.
Yeah, ours was a little one. Like 3 or 4 feet. Little guy.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Do you want to move there, Eric?
Me? Honestly, I can't. I love all the wildlife here. I love the food, but the heat is killing me.
Really?
Yeah,
you don't love
like
being in shorts and sandals?
Well, like, this place is warmer than Redondo, and it's obviously a lot warmer than Monterey. I can't do it.
He's sweating.
I'm sweating right now. The humidity is nuts.
No, it's the nighttime, dude. It's trying to fall asleep when it's freaking 80 degrees. Is it going to be warm when we're there or no?
I don't know. It's pretty warm right now. It's like really warm today.
And we're expecting thunderstorms probably by tomorrow afternoon.
73 right now.
That's it? 73?
71% humidity.
That's why it's dying.
So
the humidity.
It makes it really hot, huh?
Yeah.
Because 73 is like, oh, dude. Coming in on the trip in Moss Landing, it was 68 degrees.
Whoa, having a heat wave.
No, it was only like coming right into the harbor, and we were like, all took our jackets off, and we were like it was like Santa Ana's, Eric. It was so weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. Yeah, it was so weird. 68 degrees on one of my trips last week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I thought I was in Hawaii, but then I was like, dang it smells weird. I'm in Moss Landing.
It smells like fish.
It smells like
I don't think
cows,
I don't
fish,
think I
and
can handle. I don't think I can handle humidity here. But the whales, yeah, it's just been nuts. The clear water, like I've been talking to everyone. The whales, the humpbacks seem bigger here. I'm not sure because of the water's clear. I can see more of them, but I don't know.
because they're 10 feet away from you, Eric, in every single post.
That also.
Oh yeah, especially 2 days ago's trip. Oh my god.
I hear Eric the video where he's got it underwater and then it blows bubbles and it spy offs and you hear, oh my god!
Yeah. My voice almost got Adam high, but it didn't.
Well, in another video that I'll post like tomorrow or something, there's like the competitive group going by, except one whale charges the boat, and Kate and I both are like, ah, when it dives, because I thought it was gonna touch us. It dove so close to the boat.
I wonder if they're really good at knowing how far they are from the boat, like with their back.
I
You
think
know? I mean, because I know they
except today.
they do
We'll
touch
talk later.
boats. Yeah, I've had them rub up against our boat before, like full on. I mean, Eric was there with me the one time that it was just
Yeah.
rubbing on the boat. Not the time it like lunge fed, but like the time where it was just rubbing on the boat.
Yeah.
So and in Newport Beach, they literally had the humpback lift the rib out of the water. Literally,
yeah?
lifted it up. They have video of it from another whale watch boat of it lifting the rib up, and then when they set it down, it like caused a little whirlpool, and this boat spun. I'm not even kidding.
On the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of. So you know how I have that project with Jody, right? We
Yeah.
interviewed Kate Cummings, and one of her stories that she told is that a humpback went like, here's the boat, and the humpback went the other way, so it was like the head and the tail out of both sides of the whalehouse, and it picked the boat up.
Yeah, they can just, dude, like you're just a little calf, dude.
Yeah. The sanctuary is like a 48-foot long delta, though.
Tiny
Like, it's
little
not
delta,
like
yeah.
a raft.
Yeah. I've been held up, on a panga by a mother gray whale, and then some other incidents before on ribs.
Did you see the gray whale cow calf video in Newport? I want to say it was Kristen or someone down there.
Oh, the nursing? That's Kristen.
No. It was just like the mom. The baby was on the back, and it full on just slides off the mom, like it's up out of the water, but it almost looks like it like had been fighting killer whales. It was just like, boop, like slid down the back, like a water slide.
Being silly.
Yeah. I bet they get lazy when they're small and have to swim 10 million miles.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine being 4 days old and having to swim like 400 miles already? God.
I know. Think about the ones that are in Monterey when they start. They have to swim like 1,000 miles still. It's like because it's like 500 miles to get to LA, so they're decent, and they still got to go another 5 at least. No more than that.
Yeah.
Dude, crazy.
Yeah, they're still like 2 weeks away at that point.
2 weeks, dude. We can't even hold our heads up at that old, and these things are swimming.
Yeah.
That's
what I tell people on the boat. I'm like, humpback whale calves at 2 months old have to swim 3,000 miles north from Maui to the feeding grounds. Can you ask your 2-month-old to do anything? No, it can't even hold its head up.
And then on top of that, it's already breaching, tail slapping, peck slapping by the time it gets here. And then when it gets here, it's already almost like 20 feet long, right?
Yep. Yeah, they grow like an inch a day is what we say for humpbacks. And they gain 100 pounds a day.
Do you think they know they're growing that fast? Like, dude, they don't know nothing, huh? They just...
I mean, does it hurt? Like, you know how like you go through growing pains when you're a kid, and sometimes like
probably why they tell them to breach and stuff.
Like, God, it's like such an obscene growth rate. Like, that's so much.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys are just having the time of your lives. I'm just over here.
You're coming soon.
Dude, 14 days is like a lifetime away.
Oh my God.
You can come early like I did.
I know, huh? No. We actually...
I actually thought when you called Eric the other day that you were saying, I'm coming now. I saw your guys' video. I'm just coming tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to fly this time. Yeah. Dude, Eric, I just realized the other day I was taking Lacey on a walk. So... I'm plugging my trips right now. On my all-day trips, you're not going to be on any of them because they're Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh, really? I can request it to work on that boat instead. I'll see what I can do.
Because you don't work Saturdays, right?
I work for another company, but I can see what I can do.
It's far enough in advance. You could probably ask.
I can work for you that day.
And Caitlin, are you gonna come on any of them? You should try to go on the 25th one. Actually, there's only or the May one. The April trips I only have, I think one has 8 spots and one has 7 or something or 9 left.
I don't know yet.
Well, you better come, one of you guys.
I have to have it figured out.
You're doing a limited load too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to work for you there. I'll see what's up.
All right. Well, that's fun.
I have to know, by the time you arrive, I have to have my plan figured out.
Wait, so are you going to East Coast?
I don't know yet. I have to have confirmation, by the time you get here.
And if not, are you coming here?
I don't know.
We'll talk
All
about
right,
life
guys.
decisions later.
What time is it? 11
Right
o'clock
putting
where
her on
I
a
live.
spot.
You put me on.
Caitlin, I think you should put some of these. I don't know what. I just saw your post from 21 hours ago. 60 new photos.
Sorry, I'm blowing up the Facebook right now. I also tagged you in some stuff.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool shot of a turtle on a rock.
I know.
With his head all stuck out. You should try to put one of these up on I was gonna say Tinder. Say put one of these up on Patreon.
Put that photo on Tinder.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Put some behind the scenes content. Maybe I'll try and figure out how to do a video. I don't know. I'll try and figure some stuff out from the whale watches and stuff too while Kate and Tim and Eric and everybody's been here. So.
I commented on Kate's picture or video of the humpback swimming up under the boat, and I said, you guys are using up all the good encounters before I get here. And then she wrote, I think the whales leave this afternoon. But the funny thing is, that means you guys won't have any whales the rest of your trip. So
that's mean.
Yeah.
So we did have a piece of whale news sent to us by one of our Instagram followers.
Yes.
Did you see that? From the Bottlenose Dolphin Research Institute.
Yes, I completely forgot. 1 second, let me pull it up.
It's I think they're based in Galicia, Spain, BDRI. And they documented bottlenose dolphins killing a common dolphin.
Oh, yes. Okay. That is so odd because on my way from Newport to Catalina, I saw a pod of offshore bottlenose with only one common dolphin, but they were all bow riding.
They were like friends.
Yeah, and then I asked some people around it. I didn't know anything about whales at the time. And I asked people around the area that are whale people, and they said, oh, well, sometimes they're known to hold them captive or take them in as
hold
friends
them hostage.
or take them in.
I feel how could you hold it hostage though? It's just if they're gonna be aggressive, you go for it right away.
Yeah, so honestly that video was really sad.
Yeah. But they used a lot of the same tactics that killer whales do. If you watched how they were breaching on it and pushing it up with the rostrum and circling it, it looked like killer whales attacking a dolphin.
You think they ate it?
No, I think they probably just killed it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they ate it.
Yeah, the video just ends.
Yeah. I think in the description it might say what happened afterwards. I don't really remember. However, the documented cases of bottlenose attacking harbor porpoise is also from England. So what's going on in the Atlantic with these dolphins in the eastern?
They're aggressive animals.
Yeah.
They're aggressive bottlenose.
Yeah, in the England encounters, it's young males, and they think it's a male aggression thing.
Isn't that what they? Well, I guess it's the southern residents taking out the harbor porpoise as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times they've done it, but they definitely said that they've seen it multiple times.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So thanks for sending that along. That was super cool. And I think that's
it.
All the whale news.
Yeah. Well, you guys go see all the whales tomorrow. Are you both going out? Oh wait, Eric, how was the navigational star cruise?
Oh yeah.
Or what was it called?
Navigational star cruise
the celestial cruise.
Yeah, what was awesome. I learned a lot about the constellation stars and a lot of good stuff about the sun. Yeah, just basic cool astronomy fun facts. And then I learned about how important the stars were for navigation out here. And then I asked her what happens on a storm or a cloudy day when you can't see the stars.
That's how you asked her?
Yeah.
Got her.
And she got all excited. She's like, "Ooh, I'll get to that later."
She's like, go have another Mai Tai first.
So one way was obviously even the clouds themselves. You can use that. You can look at the clouds and check out their shape and direction. And that can tell you a little bit about where you are. Even if there's like an island, it'll also affect the shape of the clouds too. And then tasting the water, looking at the swell and all that stuff in its direction, and also feeling the swell.
Only males can feel
And only-
the swell.
and
Only males can do it.
Yeah. So you basically
Anatomically, only
you
males
basically
can-
sit down on your watercraft naked, especially the bottom part.
just pantsless.
Yeah, and just sit down, cross-legged, and that sensitive part of your body can actually kind of feel the vibration of the swells and stuff like that. And I guess when you do it a lot, you can actually sense it, and go, oh, this is this current,
Flying by the seat of your pants.
Yeah, and supposedly that's where that term comes from, flying by the seat of your pants.
Until you've been going somewhere for so long that you're in the other hemisphere, and then what? Then you're going south again.
Well, that's why you try and set up your navigation so you don't miss the entire island chain.
That's crazy that they straight up used it as like a calendar though. Like they literally knew.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the weather was changing, seasons too, but they used it as a calendar and stuff like that, and time and all that.
Yeah, but she
Pretty crazy.
was good. She brought up a lot of fun. Yeah, she even talked about the calendar, and stuff like that, and the rotations, and how our months are all messed up if you actually understand the name of the months, and why September is technically the 7th month, but it isn't now,
Those dang Roman emperors wanted their own months.
Because people want their own months. So July is actually, for Julius Caesar and all that stuff.
August is for Caesar Augustus.
Really?
Yeah, and September,
You think that's what it
Sept
was?
is 7.
Yeah, it is what it's for.
Mm.
When the Romans influenced the calendar,
There's
had to make their own months.
we'll just change the names.
Men.
Yeah.
Dang patriarchy.
Yeah, but it was pretty fun, and I took up some binoculars, looked straight up, and it's, not much light pollution here. It's pretty intense how many stars
You
there's
got a
really
clear
up there.
night?
What?
You got a pretty clear night then?
Yeah, Caitlin brought binoculars, and it was really fun. Ate a lot of sliders.
And
Did you bring your laser pointer?
Yeah, she brought the laser pointer. I didn't bring
What about
mine.
you? Oh, you guys should have
Bring it on the
lightsaber
airplane.
fought in there.
Laser wars.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys go have fun whale watching, and I'll be there soon.
Yes, you will.
I think that's it for this episode.
I think so.
Go see more stuff, and then next week we'll talk about
We
the
will.
rest of your trip.
Yeah, I'm going to try my best for the next 2 days to see more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the beach in front of the house is closed because of tiger sharks.
Oh, cool. You should get in the
I might
water.
try to go find that.
He's a big
I would. All right. Well, thank you guys all for listening. I was reading some of the reports on Spotify. I was trying to get on iTunes, but we definitely still have some viewers. So thanks for sticking with us, even though we're delayed all the time. Yeah. And every single time we say we're sorry.
Yep, pretty much. We're trying to change our behavior so that it's a true apology.
Hey, but at least we're doing whale stuff, We're not.
Yeah.
It's not like we're like, oh, just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah. We're
No,
too
we
busy on
definitely
our
do.
whale adventures.
And this time it's just Eric went to Maui. He's literally out of town too.
Oh,
So
darn.
yeah. What a loser. All right. Well, thanks for listening, you guys. If you don't follow us on Instagram and you found us some other way, it's Whalenerds. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.